Welcome back. This is episode 3. Since everyone loved Tanner so much, we brought him back.
Oh yeah, best podcaster here.
In this episode, we're going to be talking about each of our top 5 favorite obstacles. We're going to be going to our 5th favorite, to our first favorite, and we're all going to say our 5th, and then we're going to move on to 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. Okay, we're going to kick it off with Tanner's.
Top 5.
Number 5.
Okay, so at 5, I have agility obstacles.
Ooh.
Because the feel that you get while running across them, it's awesome. It gets that adrenaline pumping.
I can agree with that.
It's fun.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Good feeling.
Especially sketchier ones.
Yeah, and then the falls
Just
are
those
also,
kind of far ones where you're just running.
and then the falls are also great.
The falls can be awesome.
Okay, we're moving on to mine. And 5th, we have special deliveries and precision.
That's I respect that.
I respect it, but I
The
hate
feeling of
precision.
just like
I
monkey swinging
respect
through a
that.
special delivery is so good.
No, yeah.
Especially like far ones. In the
Yeah.
challenges of trying to go like reverse grab in a small slot.
Yeah, I get it. I don't like precision.
Now,
but I
just to
get that.
clarify, we have no idea what's in each other's top 5s. Before
yeah,
we
that's
move
true.
forward, we have no clue.
There will be multiple arguments.
Yeah. So, be prepared. We haven't settled any beef. So, anyways, my number 5 is the on guard bar. For those of you that don't know, the on guard bar is basically how it sounds. It's a bar that you sheath and then later unsheath to go through posts and around into rings. And it's a very unique technique and allows athletes and it tests athletes' quickness and precision.
I
So
haven't
it's
tried
very
it on that bar
enjoyable.
yet.
You
I
haven't tried
I
one?
can respect it.
No, I didn't go to Steel City. I didn't go to
You did
Steel
not
City
go to
Con.
That is the sketchiest obstacle I have ever tried. And it spins because they're free spinning in
Oh,
each half.
yeah.
So reverse
Yeah,
grip
free
doesn't
spinning.
do anything.
Well, it's better than forward grip.
Not really. That is it's not my favorite, but
Okay, but it works.
it's I know a lot of other people
I get
love tech.
that. I haven't tried it, but
Okay, Tanner.
Number 4.
4th,
at number 4, I have big cliffhanger throws.
big
okay.
cliffhanger
Because it's
throws.
like the fear of being like on a ledge that small and just throwing yourself like 6 feet off. And it's like there's really nothing else like that in Ninja where you're on that small of a ledge and you just throw yourself off other than like VOs, which is just a smaller cliff.
Yeah.
And it feels good. It's like especially on smaller cliffs, and you can just do that. It feels good.
For sure. Makes sense.
The one thing I don't like about that is if you're doing it halfway through or at the end of a practice when your hands are just
Oh yeah.
destroyed
Yeah.
and once your fingers just feel like dying.
You just can't do them anymore.
That's fair.
I would personally put it in like 6th or 7th.
Yeah. For sure. I respect that choice.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
a good feeling.
It's a very good
Oh.
thrill. And when you catch it, you feel so cool.
Yeah.
It's me next. It's probably Dax's 2nd. Vertical limits.
That's a 4.
Vertical limits used to be my least favorite obstacle until like 2 months ago. It's because all of a sudden you go from not being able to do it to be able to going there and back. And it just feels so nice. Like
It's yeah. I respect
the small
that.
ledge and the lock off feels so nice on that opposed to a bar. I don't know what it is. I think I can lock off longer on a vertical limit than a regular bar.
It's a very
The
Tanner's gonna kill you. I won't.
Yeah.
But Tanner will kill
it's
you.
like I've gotten so many new rips on my fingertips from VOs. I hate it. Like it makes everything feel so weird. It's like VOs are fun, but like I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't really like them.
I
It's
would-
like I don't like what they do to your hands.
The one,
It's
the
like,
one
and it can split your in between your pads easily.
that is the one downside to it is after like going on it like 5 times in a row.
The only problem is that your hands cramp up if you
Yeah.
go too long.
Yeah,
My hands
that's
start to
true.
cramp up a bit. Like my finger, I just can't hold anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the
So-
only reason it is in the like 3rd and 2nd for me. is because of after you do it like 5 times, your hands are like, your fingers are gone.
Alrighty. My number 4 pick is special deliveries. Tanner, please don't get mad at me.
Once again, I hate precision.
Is one of my favorite moves to do. It's just so much fun. I don't really know how to explain it.
Tisk tisk.
But it's so precise. Like, you gotta be precise, and precision is such an important part of ninja, and it's just such an easy way to help you improve. And, like, some of them are so thin. Like, we just got a new one for the gym.
It's snowing at 1 degree right now.
That's wonderful.
I don't know how that's happening.
It's snowing!
Huzzah!
Finally.
Anyways, yeah, no, special deliveries, number
Yeah.
4.
I was debating between switching vertical limits and special deliveries. They're both very fun.
Yeah, I enjoy them.
On my list. None of those are on my list.
Well,
It's a very, I vibe to special deliveries.
okay. Number 3 next. Here's when I feel it's gonna get.
This is when we're gonna
It's gonna-
yell at each other, bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
Number 3.
At my number 3 spot, I have skyhooks.
That's interesting.
That's an interesting.
You talking like
rule.
skyhooks with a ring? Or like
Yeah,
skyhooks
ring.
with, okay.
Okay,
Like,
because you can use
yeah,
anything
that's-
on skyhooks.
that's-
so
Like skyhooks.
That's a good
ring,
point.
What
Yeah.
it was, what it's intended.
yeah,
Yeah. That's
Like,
not what it's not intended for.
yeah. That is
Oh, wait.
still fun. That is still like using canes on them is still fun. But like, it's such a fascinating technique to me because
Yeah.
you need to get pretty much all your swing on that last backswing.
it works with so much power.
So you won't really
It
know.
really does,
You won't
yeah.
really know if you're there or not until you go. It makes it really just cool, and then
Yeah.
also just nostalgia on stage 2 for me, doing that 10-foot
Nostalgia.
it was
on the
just
skyhook, and then also learning how to do the reverse grab on our skyhooks. Pretty
That
fun.
was fun.
there's so many
And
different
all our skyhook variations that are tough.
there's so many
fun
different
to work on.
there's so many different ways you can position a skyhook or use it with
And
like a
yes, you
cane
can
or
use
ring. too.
anything on them too.
Yeah.
Basically anything, yeah.
You can use like the headset Tanner's wearing on them. It fits.
Maybe-
Probably will break, but like it'll
Probably
fit.
will break. Yeah.
Okay. You guys are gonna have to hear me out on this. We have the Zakata Big Red Ball.
Oh no! No.
Okay,
Why?
once you
Why? I
learn
hate you.
how to do
I
it,
hate you.
it is so
hate
fun.
you.
I respect it, but I hate
I
it.
don't respect it.
Once you learn how to use it, it is so fun and
No.
so easy.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's
You could just stand on there and roll around the whole gym, and it's the best feeling ever.
It's
I
a very
disagree.
good feeling.
His top 2 is gonna be all balanced.
It is.
Of course it
Maybe
is.
it's not. You never know.
It probably will be.
It's a mystery.
No,
That's-
I don't like that pick.
I don't think that's my third favorite obstacle.
That's like.
That's
near
a
20.
very.
That was my third favorite
That's
obstacle.
a very skeptical pull.
That's like 20 on me. On
For
mine.
me, that's like way lower than that. Like there's
Yeah.
there's just better obstacles. Like
Yeah.
it's cool, don't get me wrong, but there's better stuff you could come up
Well-
with.
It was my third favorite obstacle
I respect.
from today's competition.
Oh God, bro, what?
I figured out I loved it today.
Of course you do. You just like all balance.
that's
Okay,
that's-
Dax, let's see your third.
My third is the batarang.
Fair. Batterings
Okay.
scare me so much, but fair.
It's
Okay.
like such a quick move that you have to learn, and you can use them on so many things: bars, rings, sky hooks, anything like that. And there's so many different variations you can do with them. I don't really care if it's a batarang or a boomerang. It doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah, it was
But,
pretty much the same move.
I feel like I like it for different reasons. I wouldn't put it that high, but I would like it for like the adrenaline rush of just it's terrifying.
Yeah, like I get it. I'm terrified by bat tech, so I wouldn't put it on there. But I get it for sure.
I've learned not to be scared of bat tech.
Not me.
Not me
Especially especially after I pinched it on the wing nut that one time.
Oh, I did that once and then decided, oh well, more batarang.
I feel like I would put it higher up if it was like
If it wasn't as terrifying.
If we had wing nuts in our gym up more,
True. Yeah.
because I feel like I would get less scared from it then
Yeah.
and just learn the technique.
That one lane we had that one time was so much fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was only
wing
up for like
nuts.
a week though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Two.
Alright, Tanner,
Two
number
spot.
2. What
Two
are we
spot.
doing? What are we going with?
Okay, at my 2 spot, I have the Shays, specifically linking bar the Shays. Because it feels like you're
Okay.
flying for a fraction of a second. It feels like you're doing
Do a Josiah
the
link?
Superman. Yeah, doing a Joe link.
Just
Yeah.
don't hit your head.
Yeah, just don't hit your head like Josiah did this. Yeah, I did not see that, but it's like, it feels like you're flying for the fraction of a second. And then it can also create the best falls.
Yeah.
Those balls are
Yep.
great, man.
Yeah, because like, it's either face plants or peeling off into oblivion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like, the falls are awesome, and when you like barely catch the shade,
It's scary.
It's
Ass,
scary.
bro.
it's scary, but it gives so much adrenaline.
Yeah.
Like,
and it
I
gives
did-
you like kind of like a warped wall where you're trying to get your highest warped wall. You can kind of get your farthest lachey. Gives you
Yeah.
a thing to work
Yeah.
on. Like people will ask you like, "What's your farthest lachey?" And
Yeah.
like Tanner, what's your farthest?
Yeah.
lachey?
We don't talk about my farthest shade.
Oh, and what's your
Mine's-
farthest?
I haven't gone for a
10 and a
PR
half.
in a year.
10.5.
Mine's 10.5.
Mine's 10, but I haven't tried for one since last New Year's
I haven't
Eve.
tried.
I
yeah,
tried for
since
one
last
like
New Year's Eve.
last on Tuesday the day I broke my foot.
Nice.
I got 12. I got 12. Huzzah!
Breaking your foot's not really recommended, Dax.
No way,
No, it's
bro! I
not.
never would have guessed that.
You never would've guessed it? Oh.
Wow.
And then like, also like yeah, when you catch it, it gives so much adrenaline.
Oh man,
And then, especially when you get high up and then you barely catch it,
it feels so sick.
it feels scary, but it feels good.
Yeah.
If you want to see the sketchiest lachey I've ever done, go to my Instagram, frogninja.owen, and Tanner's.
I don't have. Oh yeah.
If
That
you
video.
wanna
Spider
see-
Spider _tan 57.
If you want to see the sketchiest lachey I've ever done, I haven't posted it, so just
Nice
follow
one,
me
Dax.
in general. It's
Okay.
in our bio
Okay.
Moving on.
on Instagram. Follow bunnyfrog.ninja talk on Instagram. That's a great idea.
Okay.
It is.
You know what,
Okay.
Tanner?
Number one.
Did you do it yet?
I was your first follower.
Let's go.
Okay, Tanner.
Okay. Owen, number 2.
My number 2 is the same as your number 3. Of skyhooks.
Okay.
But
Fair. Yeah.
specifically,
Respect that.
the skyhook moves that take a big throw
Oh yeah.
and not
Yeah.
reverse grabs,
They
maybe just like a
throw.
small, like
Turn.
90-degree turn
Yeah.
or something.
Like what we have set up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something that
those
doesn't
are
feel
sick.
like if you fall you're gonna break your face.
But when you
Like
don't
me.
miss it, but when you don't miss it, it's so scary because
Yeah.
you get it on, but then it's like you miss it and you're like going right into the ring. It's so scary when you miss it, but so cool.
It has that
Oh, yeah.
adrenaline.
And it's really good to practice your power.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
that's
get
agreed.
more
Like on your
powerful.
backswing, it's like you, like I said, you get most of your momentum from that backswing, and that just proves how much power you need. And a lot of those more powerful ninjas get like the Shay is like it's so much power. You could probably do like 13-foot sky like the Shay out of that. He has so much power.
Yeah.
Oh, you can do like a 15-foot guy with this shit. He's insane. You know what?
I wanna-
Guys, we need to start a petition to get Jay Lachey Lewis on this podcast. So, like, spread the word, okay? Thank you.
And Silas.
Okay. Okay, Dax.
Oh, it's my
number
turn.
2.
So, Owen's a genius, and my number 2 is vertical limits.
Called it. Bonus points.
They're so much fun. I don't really know what else to say. They're
You like jumping to vertical limits.
I do laches into vertical limits. I hop vertical limits.
Yeah, I don't know why you
I
do
love vertical limits.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said earlier, the only downside is for is that it cramps up your hands
Yeah.
a lot.
And
you
it
can't do
destroys
much.
your fingers. Yeah.
Okay.
But other than that, I love them.
Yeah.
Like not much more to say than that.
Okay. Before we do our number 1, we're gonna talk about like some of our honorable mentions. So Tanner, just say your honorable mentions. and,
Okay,
like, click.
just for like iconic.
Yeah.
The Warped Wall and the salmon ladder.
Yeah.
Like salmon ladder can be super cool, and then just getting that PR for a wall is
Yeah. That's always the best feeling. One of the best feelings in Ninja.
yeah. Getting a new PR is good.
Yeah. Mine are like rings. There's so many different ways you can like skyhook ring. You could hop a ring on like a bunch of different
Yeah,
stuff,
there's so many
and just
variations.
classic wooden rings. They feel so nice.
Yeah.
And salmon ladder, iconic, and warp wall.
All
Do you have
right,
any honorable mentions?
I do have an honorable mention. The devil steps.
The
Oh,
devil steps
very-
are underrated.
They're so
That's true.
They're
underrated.
underrated.
Like it can test your pull strength.
Yeah.
They're very good, and there's so many varieties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? In my garage, I've got a set of devil steps.
That's true.
And you know what you can put on devil steps? You can put vertical limits on devil steps. So, like, let's go.
Okay.
Number ones. Drum roll. Tanner.
Okay, so
Number 1.
if you listen to the last episode, you might have gotten here into this, but it's cane. You already know it's canes, but in specifics, cane laches.
That's what I guessed. Let's go.
Because it's so techy, and it feels like you're in the air while moving something,
It's
and
very-
while you're moving the cane, it's like it feels so cool, and it feels awesome, and it's like there's so much technique, like
and there's
people can struggle on it, like,
Yeah.
and then it's like the type you need to adapt to every cane you use,
Yeah.
like
Every
so
cane is
many
different.
types.
yeah,
Like they're either more rounded, longer,
more
shorter,
open.
more. Oh yeah, like
Like, even if you get it from, like, the same manufacturer,
It might be a
it's
bit different.
impossible for them to make it the exact same.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just being able to hook it off, and then hook it back on, and then even when you slide down,
Yeah.
it's like, oh no, I'm gonna fall. But then you save it and you're like, yes.
huzzah!
I feel like the one other thing is that with that variety in canes and how they're all different, like at Argent, we have new ice picks that someone made for us. One of them is more open so we can hop it, and the other two are kind of like claws. And just like the small, like 5-degree angle difference changes so much.
Yeah, it changes. I think that's one of the 5 degrees.
Another point is definitely precision.
Yeah.
Cane precision. Bro.
Yeah.
It's so hard, but like it is so fun, and it gives you such a rush of adrenaline
Yeah.
when you get it. Anyways, continue, Owen.
You
Okay.
know what?
It is
I need to
the
get my
slack
phone
line.
quick.
I'm just kidding. It's Lachey's. Lachey's.
Slackline is like, yeah, no, I'm out of here.
Lachey's. It's just there's so many different ways you can practice your linking. You can practice your power going for the furthest Lachey.
Yeah.
You could like not even technically bars. You could Lachey like cliffhanger Lachey's.
Oh,
Like, especially thick ones, thick cliffhanger Lachey's, lacheying to, like, a reverse cliffhanger,
oh yeah, that's.
or, like, a
that's
cliffhanger
fun.
that's higher up. It's so fun. And the feeling of linking it feels like
Yeah.
you're flying. What's your number one, Dax?
Alright. So, I'm surprised neither of the boys put this on their list. They just got to try it for the first time today.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite obstacle are the bolt cutters.
It's bolt cutters are sketchy.
They're not actually that sketchy.
They're fun.
They're sketchy, Dax.
They're fun, but
There's
like,
nothing you can say that convinces me they're not sketchy.
they're fun, but it's like it's weird.
It's just such
They're
a
fun sketchy.
fun
Yeah,
motion, and
they're
you can
that
put
fun,
them on
sketchy type of
anything.
obstacle. Unlike batarangs, those are just terrified sketchy.
Those are in the middle.
Batarangs are terrified
If you
sketchy.
ask me, on a sketchy scale, bolt cutters, like for tech, I'm gonna say like ring is the least sketchy, then probably batarang, bolt cutters, bar tech, cane tech. I'm scared of cane tech. Nobody judge me, please.
Really?
Um,
Because I would put Batarang as the sketchiest.
Yeah, same.
what?
I am like, one time
There's plenty of stuff I'm sketched out by, but tech, not really.
I almost hit
I'm
a
sketched out by
parent
big moves.
that
big
was
jumps.
standing 15 feet away from me while I was doing a Batarang move.
Oh yeah.
I let go of one hand a little too early and it like flung that way.
I think I saw that.
You saw that?
Yeah.
That was a close call.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Anyways, number one, bolt cutters. There's so many different things you can do with them. They're very fun. With ease. My number one. No doubt in my mind.
Yeah, they're sketchy,
Thank
but they're
you,
fun.
Santa Claus.
Bolt cutters. They win Christmas.
They win Christmas. Alright, guys. Well, that's all for today's episode. Tanner, Owen, any last words? Oh, hold up, my bad.
Oh.
Owen, what's your joke of the day?
1 second.
joke of
I
the
wrote
week.
it down. I gotta find it. Where'd it go?
I'm just gonna leave now because this is gonna be a bad joke.
Okay, Tanner, you have to stay for this.
Fine.
Tanner's here. Don't
I
worry.
entered 10 puns into a pun competition. Which one do you think won?
I don't know.
No pun intended.
What?
I don't get it.
That joke.
That's not. I don't get that.
You don't get the joke?
You took it. Okay.
I entered 10 puns into a competition. Which
Oh,
one won?
now I get it.
No pun intended.
Now I get it.
Good job, Owen. Alright, guys. Make
That's
sure
still not funny.
to tune in every single Friday so you can get the absolute best information on Ninja. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. And, yeah. Boys, got anything else you want to say?
Tag Bucket of Chalk on Instagram to sponsor us.
Thanks, Owen.
This kind of ball should not be on this list.
It should be.
Oh,
Okay.
bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you later.